What's up, people? I'm representing for Syracuse University, my hometown city football slash basketball team. It's a college, but we have a really good team. Anyway, today's mindful message is ideas to get his attention or rekindle the flame of your relationship. And if you are a man tuning in, you can skip out on this one if you aren't trying to get the attention of a him, because I'm going to do a female one, how to get her attention. But right now, let's talk about getting that love of your life's attention that's a man. Whether, I don't discriminate. Love who you want to love. I'm just saying, this is for men. Like how to get a man's attention. All right, so classic throwback with the eyeshadow. I immediately thought of Varsity Blues. Remember that movie with the whipped cream bikini? I don't think a whipped cream bikini could ever go wrong or be old. And it's cheaper than lingerie off the internet. Just saying. Some cherries there for your nipples. Okay, so this is going to be for people who are less traditional. This might not be for you if you are, but getting outside under a full moon or a night sky, I prefer a full moon because it's like creates this whole ambiance. Do it outside, like animals. Not like you have to be kinky like animals, but like tune into nature, especially if you're both earth signs, or if you're around water and you're a water sign, or if you have like a bonfire going and you're a fire sign. You'd be surprised how your own element can heighten your feelies and create this ambiance, which gets their attention because there's no gadgets or people around outside. Like, hey, want to do some crazy stuff in the woods? Where else is what else is gonna capture his attention? Huh? You're alone in the woods. Okay, so Halloween is coming up, and if you want to prolong this and do something over time to rekindle and rebuild your relationship, there's 31 days of October, boo-boo. Get out your old Halloween costumes. Think of like sexy ghost content, I can't talk today. Sexy ghost costumes, little devil costumes. You could wear a sexy Halloween-inspired outfit every night next month. Just, make it 31 days of Halloween scrumping. I fully support this. If I had a boyfriend, I would be doing it. Or just dressing up and role play. Even if you're not serious and you just make each other giggle, it gets you to connect. It gets you to go back to friends, but also sexy time at the same time. The best way to rekindle a relationship is to remind each other how much you get along and enjoy and laugh, and how much you can play off of each other. Like, you are in this together. You're in a relationship together. So it's not always just about sex getting their attention, but men are very sexual creatures. They're very visual too. So like costumes and anything like that is definitely going to get their attention, man or a woman. There's a bunch of sexy men costumes. I don't discriminate. Look on Amazon. There's a couple Party Cities. It's a store that like anything you need for a party is there. They're going out of business in my state, so check in your area. If yours are going out of business, you can get some cheapo shit for this kink fest of yours. But your best bet is probably like Amazon or some online source, because they're expensive this time of year in stores. Just like, remember that movie, The Breakup, with Jennifer Aniston in it? And take a page from that movie. She got her lady bits all nice and pretty, and she just straight up walk around the house and naked. Walk right in front of them playing video games. Walk right in front of them reading a book. Just be naked. Act like you got clothes on. Be like, what? Why are you looking at me like that? Because you're naked. Oh, are you naked? What are you going to do about this? Be funny. Be silly. Or my favorite, ladies, if you have those things, like at the sink where you spray, like, psh, just be like, oh, I got all wet. Honey, I'm a comedian, so my love language is funny. I'll be all sexual and shit, but I'm gonna like Just be cheesy as fuck about it. You don't have to be, but it's definitely going to get your man's attention. Like, oops, I got all wet. Or you can go out in the rain and be like, oh no, I'm all wet. I better take my clothes off. Oh, there goes my shirt. Huh? What are you going to do if I take my pants off? You know, make it a game. Get them in it. Get them to lock in and focus. Like, hey, eyes up here. I know my tatas are out. Does it bother you if I shake them? Can you look at my eyes if my boobies are shaking like this? I don't think you can. Let's play a game. Whoever looks at the boobies first loses. Be silly. It's your person. If you can't be silly with that person, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? But anyway, you can just write a sexy note. Put it on their mirror like, hey, sexy beast of a man. Fucking love your ass. Have a great fucking day. Maybe not that, but you know what I mean? Leave them little notes in their lunch. Well, no. Don't do it in their lunch. Maybe in their briefcase. Lunch is more like mom. Like, you don't want to remind them of their moms. Especially with a sexy note. Or you can just stick it in their wallet. So the next time they go to the store, like, hey, when you get this, come home and fuck me, okay? Blow their fucking minds. Gone. But you better hope that doesn't fall out in front of someone like their mother or like at church or something. Be mindful. Sexy photos or making them a sexy photo album. You can get Polaroids still to this day. And they're a lot better than the Polaroids that we had to like, here you go. Like you can print them off at home. Like, so if they're going on vacation or if they travel a lot for work, they can carry that with them. And you can be off home doing the dishes. They'll be off whatever in their hotel room like, hey babe, looking at your book right now. Have some phone sex. You know, give them a spank bank material. Visually and physically. Men are very visual. I keep saying this. Sexting. You could wake them up with a BJ. Every man on this fucking planet would love to be woken up with a BJ. Well, I can't say not every man likes BJs. There are blowjobs, by the way, is what BJs are. But it happens. But while they're watching a show, or like it's football season, right? So your man's home. Don't do this when people are around or over. But, you know, Sunday night football, Monday night football, whatever. They got their snacks, their feet's up. Wait till halftime so they don't, you know. Well, I highly doubt they'll care about missing the game. They can just fucking pause it at that point. But just, you know, crawl all over all sexy. Be like, looks like you need a penalty, sir. Penalty? Not a kick, though. A penalty kiss. Whatever. Be kinky. I don't know how to do it. I'm just giving you ideas. You can write them a song or make some kind of artwork and just, like, stick it around. They're like, hey, did you make this for me? And I'm like, yeah, I just miss you. I just want to hang out with you. And I just thought if I did something nice, you want to, you know, give me some cuddles or something. And that'll click in their brain, hopefully, like, oh, I'm neglecting my lady or my mister. They need some loving. It's a sweet way. It's a sweet way of saying, hey, I feel ignored. Can you, like, do me or hug me or something? You can literally say that, too. When I have a man, I'll be like, you know, it's been a few days. You want to do me tonight? Because I would really love that. I'll just, like, mid-bite in dinner, just for dramatic effect. Keep it lively in here. You can try new sexual positions or sexual things, sex toys. Just cut loose and flirt. Go out and hang out with each other. It's not just about sex or sexual things. Spending time together, away from the kids, away from friends, away from family. Really making that time for date time. You know, but these are men, so make sure you're not, like, taking them to the ballet unless they like the ballet. Like, make sure it's mutual things. Like, maybe one week you do something that's more your aspect, and then the next week you do something that is theirs, and then mix it up. But spending time together, you can't just talk at men, okay? You got to be doing things while you're talking. Playing pot, playing air hockey, ping pong. But, like, babe, we don't talk much anymore. Bing, 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 bing. I think that we should change that. Bing, 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 bing. They'll pay more attention because you're playing a game and you're talking to them, and they're not sitting in the house like, babe, I know, I hear you.